Hi, this is Larry Zorro. Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. We learn from this scripture that Christians can partake of Babylon's sins and also receive of her plagues. The only way to play it safe is to come out of Babylon. Where is Babylon? Some say that it's Vatican. Others say it's Israel. I say it's the whole world system, including Israel, the Vatican, and many other Christian groups. It's not so much the religions of the world as it is the system of the world. You know more what I'm talking about as I proceed in these series of messages dealing with the gods of Babylon. I'll start by saying that Babylon is so vast that not one person can expose all of its evils. Let's first look at one of the gods of Babylon. Ninkasi is the ancient Sumerian tutelary or protector goddess of beer. She is the goddess of alcohol. She was also born, it is said, of sparkling fresh water. She is the goddess made to satisfy the desire and sate the heart. Many are proud to use her name. Ninkasi Brewing Company is a microbrewery based in Eugene, Oregon, United States, named after the Sumerian goddess of beer. Ninkasi was founded in 2006 by Jamie Floyd in Ninkasi Ridge. Many companies have taken to the goddess and the fact that she was born of sparkling fresh water. We have Henry's Hard Sparkling Water, Coors made from Rocky Mountain Spring water, and Budweiser highlights clean water and disaster relief. There is even a question I found on the internet as to what brand of beer is made with the best water. Most of the water in beverages is made from filtered water and added minerals. I would be careful in drinking too much of anything you buy at the store as it pertains to soda, juices, and alcohol. I would especially be careful of drinking water. Distilled water made from a home distiller is what you should drink unless you want to turn into a stiff rock-like embedded human that is so crusted with inorganics that it will lead you to all kinds of diseases. Many people claim that foods will kill you, but I know that unclean water is the source of most people's ills. You would think that Ninkasi, who was born of sparkling fresh water, that is, if she was a real person, it would make her very wholesome and healthy. Certainly, you would think that the alcohol in the beverages that we buy would kill all parasites or microorganisms. But does it? I am told that bacteria will grow and greatly reduce the shelf life of beer. However, the antibacterial qualities of hops found in beer greatly reduce the growth of most microorganisms. Still, this is not a sure thing. Bacteria will always find a way in most beers and shorten their shelf life. Even wine must be carefully made to ensure that no harmful microbes will spoil the wine. The term sulfites is a preservative that's widely used in winemaking. There are many concerns for sulfites. That wine must be labeled showing that it contains that ingredient. In the first place, I would like to comment, why do we even need alcohol in our society? The goddess herself stated that it is to satisfy the desire and sate the heart. But if we never use alcohol, we would have no desire for it or need it to sate our hearts. I find that many of those in Babylon today are so addicted that they could not go for a week without having those cravings or desires that Ninkasi talks about from getting the best of them. Is having such a strong desire for something really good for us? I'll give you one verse that declares that we should not use strong alcohol. Proverbs 20 verse 1. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Well, you might say, they used wine in the biblical times, and by God's grace, I'm going to use it every day. Go ahead, but let me suggest that you make your own wine or beer. The Babylonian society today has made a huge profit on alcohol. The tax revenue alone is in the billions. Did you know that in 2016, tax revenues amounted to $9.8 billion of dollars in revenues? Wow. You know what that means? The Babylonian society is strong and ready to suppress you and all your spiritual matters. Those who buy alcohol are nothing but pawns for the new world of disorder. Drunkards made Babylon in the past, and today they continue to keep Babylon strong because they desire intoxication. If the Jews in biblical times were giving a tax for every cup of wine they drank, they would have been made sober. That would mean that they would be giving it to the Romans, since the Romans would be the ones collecting the tax. Now let me conclude by saying, come out of her, my people, and touch none of her wine. Why eat in a bed, Babylon? Do you love her that much? Are you so proud of being a Babylonian? Do you really like making Babylon great again? Everything we do in society affects Babylon. To become truly great, we must come out of her and become strong in the Lord. Well, this is Larry Zorro. Take care.